Welcome and thank you for joining us. I'm Haley Short.
And I'm Caroline Derby. This is Ouachita News.
We are now in what I would consider spooky season, and cooler weather is hopefully coming soon. Kennedy Holland has our Ouachita Weather Watch. Kennedy?
Well, Caroline and Haley, we have an interesting week of weather ahead of us. But first, we have to get through some scattered storms. Today, we have a high of 88 and a low of 53 with a 60% chance of thunderstorms. Tomorrow, the high is 82 and the low is 48. We haven't seen numbers like that in a long time. Friday, our high is 86 and the low is 65. Moving into the weekend, we have more thunderstorms headed our way with a 65% chance of precipitation and high of 90 with a low of 62. Sunday, that storm will bring cooler temperatures into the new week. Sunday and Monday, the highs are in the lower 70s and the lows are in the 40s. Tuesday, the high is 72 and the low is 44. That's the weather for the week. Predictions are by AccuWeather. Back to you.
Thanks, Kennedy. After a long week of performances, Tiger Tunes 2022 has officially ended, leaving several students reminiscing on good times and the fun of homecoming week. Jay Brumsey has more on Tiger Tunes. Jay?
Hey guys, Jay Brumsey reporting here at the final night of Tiger Tunes. Tonight's the last night we get to see Betas on the beach. Adas patrol the mall, and our very own EEE give us a live weather report. Let's take a closer look at what's happening inside Tiger Tunes.
And first place for Tiger Tunes 2022, the men and women of Campus Ministries.
This year's Tiger Tunes was truly something special. I was able to interview and eat Alex Watson and get a closer look at Tunes. I asked Alex how many weeks have they been preparing for Tunes.
So I've been doing Tiger Tunes practice for about 5 weeks now, and I've been doing it with ease, and it's been amazing. And just a part of our practices, we've had choir rehearsals, dance tryouts, and then group projects together. So it's been fun.
I finally went on to ask Alex what it felt like to perform on a JPEG stage in front of everyone.
It is just such a thrilling moment. Whenever you're on the JPAC stage and you have all those ages just watching you, the young ones wanting to be you and do all the moves in the aisle. And it's just so much fun, and just seeing all the alumni just with their smiles and just, enjoying the moment and just bringing it out on the stage. It's really fun. And
Kappa Zach McClain also gave me insight to this year's Tiger Tunes show. He was able to give advice to future people who would want to perform at Tunes.
I would recommend just give it your all. Stay on task if you can at practices. It's fun to talk with people, but sometimes that's not the most productive thing. You're here to, learn the show. But I would also recommend just learn to balance that with work and stuff like that. Because as someone in a lot of hard classes, it's hard to balance the hours that I'm spending with tunes and the hours I'm spending on homework. But as long as you can find that balance, it's one of the most fun times you'll have at Ouachita.
Finally, I asked Zach if he was excited about the final Tune show, and this is what he had to say.
Very much so. I am hoping that it goes well. I'm sure it will. But it's going to be good to see everyone's shows like on the live stream and watch them later, like when it's posted. It's going to be great to see this is all the work everyone put into this. This is how it looked. And this is what I looked like when I did it. It's really cool to see the culmination of all the work you've put into it over the last 6 weeks.
I'm Jay Brumsey reporting live with Ouachita News.
Well, thank you, Jay. The winners of Tiger Tunes 2022, just to recap, are in first place the men and women of Campus Ministries. In second place, the women of EEE. In third place, the men of Beta Beta. In fourth place, the men of Eta Alpha Omega. And in fifth place, the women of Tri Chi. Alex Savage was given the Spirit of Tunes Award, and the women of Gamma Phi won People's Choice and the OSF Award. So congratulations to everyone who participated, and congratulations to OSF on a great show. Saturday, the men and women's swim team dove in with Tiger Swim alumni and had a blast reliving the past. Josh Engel has a recap on the alumni meet.
Homecoming week was an awesome time full of activities and community. Many alumni returned during the homecoming season to visit Ouachita once again. But for those that like to swim, this week is a time to get back in the pool. Head swim coach Stephen Bostick started hosting the alumni swim meet when he first became head coach in 2015. Every year, alumni swimmers are invited back to Ouachita to participate in a friendly competition against old friends as well as current students. There are multiple races that both alumni and students swim, and it is not uncommon for students to frantically cheer on alumni as they speed down the pool. This meet allows alumni to continue to be a part of the Tiger Shark team, even after they have graduated. However, the meet also serves as a recruiting tool for the team. Prospective students come to this meet every year, providing a swim-specific event for high schoolers to participate in. Coach Bostick tells me that alumni are great recruiters too and do a good job at getting these students excited about OBU. The alumni swim meet is a great opportunity for prospective students to get an idea of what swim is like at Ouachita and is a great way to get new members on the team. The alumni swim meet is an awesome opportunity for past, current, and future Tiger Sharks. The ability to get involved makes this event incredibly special and shows that no matter who you are, once you join the Tiger Shark family, you are always a part of it. This is Joshua Engel for Ouachita News.
What a neat event. Thank you, Josh. The American Chemical Society Club members will be outside the stew from 12 to 4 Friday, tie-dyeing shirts, lab coats, and any other clothing a student wishes to bring and dye as a part of National Chemistry Week. Also, the stew this Friday is Fiesta Mesa, live music at Dr. Jack's.
Well, Chloe Buellman is in studio today with our Roar Rundown. Chloe, what's this week's Tiger Athletic update?
Welcome to the Roar Rundown. I'm Chloe Velleman. Along with the campus homecoming festivities, Ouachita sports teams also had a successful busy week as well. The volleyball team went 3-0 with 2 conference wins. This helped them get back on track for the postseason tournament. Thursday's match had the Tigers defeating East Central 3-1 after dropping the first set, but came back to win the next 3. East Central rallied to win the first set 26-24 after trailing the Tigers 23-15. Later, however, Ouachita came back to win the game 3-1, Riley Brazil leading the Ouachita offense with 21 kills. On Friday, the Tigers got off to a quick start, defeating Southeastern 3-0, which moved them to 5-4 in GAC play. This put the Tigers in 5th place in the conference. The top 8 teams in the end will continue to the GAC tournament. Saturday, the Tigers stepped out of conference play to defeat Austin College 3-0. Kayla Steinmeier had 14 kills, and Haley Fairchild followed suit with 4 kills and 8 blocks. The Tiger volleyball team will be on the road this week with their longest trip of the year, facing Southwestern Oklahoma State on Thursday and Northwestern Oklahoma State on Friday. As we move to soccer, the women's team won its only match of the week, defeating East Central 3-1. Trailing 1-0 at halftime, the Tigers scored 3 times in the second half for the come-from-behind win. Jamie Fowler scored the game-winning goal in the 70th minute and added an insurance goal in the 84th. The Tigers are second place at 4-1-1 in the GAC, 1 point behind Southwestern Oklahoma State. The top 8 teams will qualify for the GAC tournament at the end of the season. This week, women's soccer will be on the road at SNU on Thursday and Oklahoma Baptist on Saturday. The men's soccer team dropped both of its matches 3-0 at Northeastern State and at Harding. The men's team is home this Thursday and Saturday with matches at Cluck Field. The number 5 OBU football team scored touchdowns in its first 6 possessions of the first half, then added 3 more in the second half to cruise to a 63-24 homecoming win against Southwestern Oklahoma State. After Southwestern was able to score on its first 3 possessions, the OBU defense clamped down and held the Bulldogs in the final 3 quarters. Quarterback Riley Harms was 12 for 13 passing with 197 yards and 2 touchdowns and had a 72-yard rushing touchdown in the second quarter. Harms was named GAC Offensive Player of the Week on Monday. Senior running back TJ Cole rushed for 129 yards and 3 touchdowns and became the 6th Ouachita player ever to pass the 3,000-yard mark in career rushing. Cole finished the game with 3,122 career rushing yards. This Saturday, the Tigers stay at home playing UAM with kickoff set for 1 p.m. at Cliff Harris Stadium. We finished with cross country as both of Ouachita's teams finished in first at the Ozarks Invitational. Women's finished in first place with 23 points, 27 points better than the second place team, despite not having their best runners compete that day. Abby McElhaney was OBU's top finisher with a finishing time of 20 minutes and 8 seconds. Becca Beard came in third just over 2 seconds later than McElhaney, and Emily Payne finished fourth overall. On the men's side, Ouachita won the meet by 5 points while also resting some of their top finishers. Keegan Pointer was the highest finishing Tiger at third overall, and Britt Hawkins finished fifth. That'll wrap up this week's Royal Rundown. I'm Chloe Velleman. Back to you.
Well, thank you, Chloe. Our Tigers are truly impressing me this year.
Me too. I'm excited to see where their season will go. We want to also congratulate Savannah Pierce on being the 2022 Ouachita Homecoming Queen.
Yes, congratulations to Savannah. Everyone looked beautiful this weekend, and it was a great homecoming of 2022.
Absolutely.
That's all we have for you today, so follow us on Instagram for the latest updates at Life at Ouachita.
We will see you next time with more of the latest Ouachita news.